Hey guys, we're at Capital Audiofest 2025. This year, Orchard Audio and SVS have gotten together. We've got a kick-ass room here in 628. We've also got another kick-ass room over in 626 where SVS has the Pinnacle Towers set up with a Hagel amplifier and Leo's DAC streamer over there. In here, we're doing a full 5.2.4 system, the two SB5000 subs.
Ultra Evolution Towers.
And of course, the whole thing is powered by Orchard Audio amplification. Ultras for the left, center, and right channels, and Star Crimson 25s, the latest and greatest for the height channels and the two surrounds. And I'm gonna let the boys take it over from here. Let's start with Nick and Larry from SVS, talk about the speakers and the setup. And
yeah, so really, I mean, what was exciting about the Capital Audiofest experience this year when talking to Leo and Joe here was, creating this opportunity for people to experience music in so many different ways. And by having a multi-channel setup where you have, two channels of Atmos, dual subwoofers, and a full surround sound configuration, we're able to do Atmos music, spatial audio, some of his favorite home cinema tracks, but also things like quadraphonic sound, which I think when you come to a show like this, there's not often a single room where you can experience all those different kinds of music at once and sort of compare the experience together. And then the idea of having individual amplification behind all of the speakers is something we've never done. And the GAN technology that Leo and Orchard Audio are using really did pique our interest, because we had heard it at a couple shows before, and Joe had introduced us at Expona and then another show in Austin. So for us, it was just really excited to kind of be able to bring this to people who may not have experienced it before. And Larry, I don't know if you want to touch on some of the technology stories behind the speakers, but we have our own sort of innovation that we've brought to the high performance audio game as far as the speakers go.
Yeah, and what we're doing in this room is as Joe said, a full 5.2.4 Ultra Evolution speaker system. So the front stage is the Ultra Evolution Towers, which are, of the three, they're the smallest of our three towers. But we don't like to say there's like a best, better, good or anything like that, because they're literally all the exact same kind of sound profile, just physically different in size. Then we have the Ultra Evolution Center, so that is our main front stage. Two pair of Ultra Evolution Elevation, which you may be able to see a front set up there behind us, and then there's a pair on the side as well. And then in the rear of the room, we are using the Ultra Evolution Nano bookshelf for the surrounds. And then kind of bringing it all together, we have two SB5000 Revolution subs. And I think we did the math yesterday between your amps and the subs and everything we're doing. We're over 7,000 watts of power in this room, which is pretty wild, and it's still really affordable. And the stories we're telling around the speakers is we are telling some fun technology stories. We're telling an acoustically centered time alignment story on every speaker in this room. So the drivers and the tweeters are all aligned acoustically along the front of the cabinet, so all sounds arrive and leave at the exact same time. We are telling a diamond-coated tweeter story. We are telling an immersive experience, and it's something that we really like to talk about, along with just bringing people in to a performance audio system that really doesn't break the bank. And then the two subwoofers themselves, the brand new 15-inch driver, the tons of amplification, the power factor correction, all these cool geek technologies that are inside our subwoofers that just make them perform beyond their price point. And I think it really kind of goes along with what Leo's amplifiers are doing as well. Is he tells a very similar story that we do with performance and price in mind.
That's right. Yeah, and I think everything in this room came together really well. We were doing listening tests yesterday. It's sounding great. And yeah, we're both technologically focused companies. My amps use state-of-the-art technologies, just like some of their speakers and drivers. And basically, I could bore a lot of people to death with all the technobabble, but what I like to introduce my amps as, they basically perform like Class A amplifiers, very low noise, very low distortion. So I like to introduce my amps as essentially they function and perform like Class A amplifiers, which is very low noise, very low distortion, very high bandwidth, but yet they generate essentially no heat, because they are actually Class D amplifiers, and they're using the latest in gallium nitride or GaN technology for the switching. And so, yeah, you get a very high performance amplifier that doesn't weigh a lot, And you know, here basically in this rack that you see behind us, there is 9 channels of amplifiers. The 3 in the middle are the Star Crimson Ultra Monos, and then the 6 on the sides are the Star Crimson 25 Monos. And so yeah, it's very compact, and you know, there's a lot of power there and performance, and it all meshes very well together to make a great sound.
What was exciting for us as well was, you know, we typically just run it off an AV receiver. We'll do a system like this and it'll just be whatever's coming out of the AV receiver. And that does a good job with our speakers. I mean, they don't require tons of power, but to hear what they sounded like with the individual amplification backed up with the subwoofers, you know, there were scenes where we were just completely pressurizing the room. But then there was other tracks where we're just showing the continuity between the soundstage going from the front to the rear. And it was such a full-bodied experience as far as what we're able to produce with this many speakers in a room, powered the way they are with the Orchard Audio amp. So for us, it was just a unique opportunity to bring a kind of experience that we've never been able to bring before, and with the 2-channel room as well. I think a lot of people are going to sort of open their eyes to what's possible, especially when it comes to spatial audio, Atmos sound, and sort of these new immersive formats. Because again, I think they've gotten more pigeonholed as far as a cinematic sort of experience, but I think the musical playback that you can hear at Capitol Audio Fest will really open up a lot of people to what's possible.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We'll do music, we'll do movies, some kind of extreme stuff, some subtle stuff, and have some fun with a lot of new content as well. So we're excited to see you all, and I know we're going to have fun with Leo and Joe here, teach everybody a lot of stuff, and hopefully listen to some good stuff.
And the most important thing in this room, Gary blessed it, and I seconded that motion yesterday afternoon after everybody left. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Please come to Capitol Audio Fest if you get the chance. We're both in 628 here in the multi-channel room, and the 2-channel room again is over in 626. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now, guys.
Happy listening.
Happy listening.